Hello, my name is Dan Schmitt. I do a weekly television show called Team Chicago Challenge. The website is teamchicago.tv, teamchicago.tv. I'm in Springfield, which is the state capital of Illinois, and it's also the capital of motorcycle racing. They run the mile twice a year, Labor Day and Memorial Day weekends. This is on the Labor Day weekend, they run the short track race in rodeo grounds, and Memorial Day weekend, they're running a TT. So we're going to be watching the TT action, left and right hand turns. They got a good jump. It's a great event. You're going to see some pro stock riders or pro single riders and the expert riders here at Springfield for the top national championship, the AMA National at Springfield. My website is walkwithdan.com. That's the political website, walkwithdan.com. And my TV website is teamchicago.tv, teamchicago.tv.
Let's take a look at the three expert heat races. The fastest 48 make up the three heat races, 16 men each heat race. Up front is Jake Johnson, last year's #1, going on to pick up the win in heat race. Second place was Stephen Bosley on that Mac Daddy Racing Honda. Third place was Jeffrey Calvert. He was the fast qualifier, but Jake Johnson went on to pick up the win in the first heat race. Second heat races, there were a few restarts, too many crashes, no doubt about it. And the third restart, they blasted off the line together, going through turn 1 and 2, heading over to the jump. Bingo! JR Schnabel gets knocked down. One bike went outside the track. He came back on at the jump and took JR Schnabel all from behind. Let's look at this slowly. You can see the bike coming over. Another bike crashes into JR, and JR is down. And this may be the crash to end his professional racing career. I'm sure he'll still be ice racing with us. JR Schnabel, who's won here in the past, great motorcycle racer, but bad luck for JR Schnabel at the Springfield TT. Picking up the win, it was Jared Meese, #9, going on to pick up the win. Jake Mattia was second, and Donald Mullins was third. And in the third heat race, Henry Wiles, that's right, Henry Wiles on that Kawasaki, Don Kawasaki, racing the Prince of Peoria. He has won Peoria more times in the modern era on these 450s than anybody. He is the Prince of Peoria. He is the TT expert, and he's going to go on and pick up the win in this third expert heat race. Springfield TT racing. And then in the amateur class or the pro singles class, it is Garrett Talley jumping out front in his Fun-Mark Cycles, Ron Lake, Power, Honda. Right with him is Eric Stump. Eric Stump on that Markville race bike. eyeballsync.com. Dominic Galendry is running in third and fourth battle with Jason Izanak. Young rider Garrett Talley, pro singles final. Battle for third between Jason Izanak, Dominic Talley, and Ryan Foster. But a red flag comes out. There's going to be another restart. Pro singles final. This is the first year expert racers, or the racers that are looking for their expert title. Pro-Am racers jumping off the line. Get Eric Stump taking the lead on that Markville race bike over Garrett Talley, who's just led most of the day. Go over the jump into the right-hander, now over to the left. And then towards the start-finish line, on the inside, it is Eric Callie. He's got the hot hand. He's going to go on and pick up the win. Pro Singles Final, Springfield TT with Illinois Motorcycle Dealers Association. Second place, Eric Stump. Dominic Galendres is third. And now we're going to talk to one of the winners of the expert heat race, the Prince of Peoria.
Henry Wiles here. We're at the Springfield TT. The only inside information really that I can give was we just got done with qualifying and not for sure quite where we're at. I think we're probably around first, but I was just pulling the sleeper move on the old Don's Kawasaki. So I think we got the bike working a little better now and I'm ready for the heats. And the IMDA does such a great job of prepping our tracks and they do such a great job of putting on a good event for us. But the track really isn't that technical, you know, it's pretty plain, pretty simple. I'd like to see the jump a little bigger, give the fans a little bit more of a show, you know, give them what they came here to see, and that's a real TT. But other than that, you know, it's a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be a lot of good racing tonight. It's going to be really tight.
Thank you, Henry. The Prince of Peoria, thousands of spectators in the Rodeo-Arena at the Springfield State Fairgrounds, waiting for the start. 25 laps, AMA, National, ANA Pro Racing, the American Motorcycles Association, jumping off the line, number 17, gets the edge into the first corner. That's Henry Wiles. Henry Wiles on the Don Kawasaki GTC Racing, right with him, a Jarvis. Jake Johnson, Jarvis running second. Jake Johnson running in third place as they come. Whoa! Jake Johnson just moved into second place, pushing Jarvis back. Andy Albert, Jeffrey Albert, Brad Baker, Matt Whitman, Bosley on the Mac Daddy Racing, Performance Cycle, and Dyno Honda running in eighth. As we see Henry Wiles looking great out there. Smooth as can be. TT Racing, left-hand turns, at least one right-hand turn. The jump is always optional. Tourist Trophy, TT Racing, always been one of my favorite forms of motorcycle flat track racing. Henry Wiles on that Don Kawasaki, TTC Racing, Nick Suzuki, Kawasaki. Looking good, second place, Jake Johnson on the Sonati Racing, Schaefer, Harley Davidson, Jarvis on the Montgomeryville Cycle, National Cycle, Rufus Oil, Honda, National Cycle from Maywood, Illinois. Henry Wiles looking good, second place, Jake Johnson, Jarvis, Sammy Halbert on the South Association, Fredericktown, Yamaha, Jeffrey Calvert, the fast qualifier in the Calvert's Barbecue, Brad Baker, Matt Weenan, Steve Bounsley on the Alpine Star, Mac Daddy Racing, Performance Cycle, and Dyno. Running in eighth, ninth place is Brian Berman, Johnny Lewis is running in second. Battle continues, the second place between Jared Heath and Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson on the Sonati Racing, Schaefer, Harley Davidson, Yamaha. Check that, Honda's looking good. Henry Wiles on the Kawasaki, making it through the last combination, past the start finish line one more time. As we jump ahead one more time, Henry Wiles continues to lead, looking smooth. He's got a second lead over second place, third place. As we see Henry Wiles towards the end of the race, starting to get by riders. He just went by Aaron Keene right there. Aaron Keene moving over. Now he gets by Michael Kinless, the rider from down under on an Eagle cycle. Getting the white flag, one lap to go. It is Henry Wiles on the Don Kawasaki, DTC Racing, Nick Suzuki Racing, Jake Johnson running second, third place, Jarvis, Sammy Halbert, Jeffrey Calvert, the fast qualifier, Brad Baker, Matt Wyman, Steve Bosley on the Mac Daddy Racing Honda. But Henry Wiles will not be denied Thousands of fans coming out to see the Prince of Peoria, Mr. TT Racing. No doubt about it. Henry Wiles on the Kawasaki. The checkered flag, the fireworks go off. Henry Wiles is the champ. Springfield, TT, AMA Racing with the fireworks. We're at the rodeo grounds at the State Fairgrounds in Springfield, Illinois. For information on the Springfield motorcycle races, the Illinois Motorcycle Dealers Association, IllinoisMDA.com. Don't forget AMAProRacing.com, AmericanMotorcyclist.com for the AMA. Check it out, the greatest motorcycle racing in the country. Don't forget TeamChicago.tv, the political website, WalkWithDan.com, and a special thanks to Brandon Griffith.